Hello everyone, Rich Nance here with your defensive tactics technique of the week. Today we're going to be looking at bludgeon defense. Frank, as a martial artist, I learned all kinds of defenses against someone swinging a club at you. But sort of like edge weapon defense, a lot of them were not the most realistic. Let me see if I can recall one of them. Give me one of these overhead swings. It was something like this, and as you come down, you hit the guy here with this, come out, and then you break his arm here.
Yeah, that's going to happen on the street.
I've never seen that on a dash cam video, but
no.
It does look kind of cool, and some people that see that may think, wow, that instructor's so skilled. If I was only that skilled, I could do that. I doubt it. Not for real. The thing is with a club or anything, just like an edge weapon can be a myriad of different tools, so can a bludgeon, or in this, even if you call it a club, it's not a club, obviously, it's a
pipe wrench.
Pipe wrench. And this is a fake pipe wrench. So when this is swung, there's basically a couple things to keep in mind. Actually, there's one thing to keep in mind. Don't be here. Extend that. You don't want to be in the sweet spot of this thing. How is this thing going to be swung? I can't tell you exactly. I think it would be awkward to swing completely overhead.
Yeah, nobody swings like that. Everybody swings on that probably 45.
There you go.
Where it's natural for us to come in over unless they are avid baseball fans and they're swinging from a side.
Exactly. I mean, we'll show some of that when we talk about some asp techniques and stuff, but that is a natural type swinging motion, is to come here just like you said at like a 45-degree angle. So where I don't want to be is the sweet spot of that. You know when you're playing baseball and you hit it just right and it just feels good on the bat, and maybe you get a long out or a short out, whatever, but it feels good when you hit it. That's the sweet spot. You know, when you hit it, sometimes it goes ding, and your hands that's not good. Well, if you are going to get hit with this, you want to be hit in that part, not the sweet spot. You don't want to be just standing here. Now, obviously everyone knows that. If you're swinging at me, I'm not going to just stand here and let you hit me. But almost as poor of a response is this, you know, or trying to lean away, because that length is going to mean you're not going to lean, even if it hits you in the throat, whatever. That's no bueno. So what you're going to have to do is kind of two options. If you have some knowledge that this guy has that wrench, which let's face it, and if he's not going to do this with it, right? I mean, that would be ridiculous. So he's going to wind up, and when he winds up, if you're at this distance, you can come inside like this and just overhook this thing and just start pummeling him, right? And then you could take him to the ground, whatever you need to do. But that's what we're talking about here, is a way to enter, and that way you're inside the arc of this swing. Doesn't matter what foot I have forward, doesn't matter anything. All that matters is I get my hand up just in case I'm not as fast as I thought I would be, and I'm going to come in this position here.
For the sake of this conversation, inside the arc is inside my hand. That's where the tool is extending from, where the wrist break is. Anything inside my wrist is inside the arc. Outside my wrist, outside the arc.
And then from here, no matter what you do, even if it's just striking is okay. I mean, you may be able to actually overhook this here, and then that kind of stabilizes that weapon, sort of takes that weapon out of the fight, and also takes one of his weapons out of the fight, in that his arm is not able to be used to hurt you. And from there, you know, we're going to go over personal body strikes on another series, but you can deliver these strikes wherever you want here, based on whatever's comfortable and whatever works. But the key is getting inside the arc. Now, from here, I don't think I'm quite that fast. To cover this distance again, I don't want to be
You don't want to move in close enough to get the sweet spot.
So if I'm here, maybe I move out of the way, let that pass. Now, he's probably going to try to hit you again with it, right? If he wanted to hit you once, why not swing again? And that's when you come in now. And if you can stop it up here above the elbow. That makes it harder for him to just swing completely through. If I came and blocked it here, he may still come through, may hurt my arm, especially with an edge weapon, it may cut your arm. But what we're looking at here, let's start from the beginning. That swing comes in, I evade the initial one, and then I'm going to come in, stop it here. What do I do from here? If I'm armed, I'm probably just going to shove his shoulder there, step back, and draw my firearm. If you're not armed, get the hell out of there. But as that's coming, don't give him your hands to hit. This is not where, you know.
Yeah, no. Steel's going to beat bone every time.
No good. So make sure if that's coming, your hands are tucked in. You may parry it a little bit like that, whatever the case is, but you need to get inside the arc. Whether that happens on the forward swing or on the back swing is kind of situationally dependent. But give this stuff a try, see if it'll work for you against a bludgeon.